Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Swartz. Thanks a lot for stopping by, checking out the research. What are we looking at? We're looking at double craters. I'm going to show you guys two craters they look exactly the same. And not just that, they look like satellites, right? Listen, perfect symmetrical circles, illuminated, with the center illuminated, path, lines leading off to that. They really can be giant, huge connections when you think of it. This is an amazing video, everyone. UFOs, flashing lights on the surface, of course, analyzed close up. This is the research I'm always working on, and when I have a new finding, I always share it with you guys. There's a lot coming, and hey, how did you guys like the new camera? 46 megapixels is going to be needed for us to get in to see the fine detail on the surface of the moon. The ISO on that camera, the D850, is not the same as other cameras. This ISO, you could actually use it high ISO on the surface to get, with the focus stacking, to get clarified images. I'm going to be doing a lot of experimentation, obviously, because I just got the camera, and that's a good thing. That's where we're going to find out a lot of new things. I mean, I'm just going to use it straight up, first of all, in the coming days. Guys, the minute the moon is out, no matter what the time, well, hopefully at night, I will get it, and I will give that camera a try. We're going to get some nice surface view because we're following the Terminator line. This is a nice low-level view of Mare Crisium on top. To the left and right, you can see those objects there. They're always there, right? But we don't see them unless that line of day and night are there. Some really cool findings. Flashing lights on the surface under hazes and smokes. Some new findings. Symmetrical lines and cutouts on the surface in other regions. Copernicus crater, a lot going on around that region too. Take here for an example, guys. Look, we're just staring at the top side of the moon, and right in the center here, well, you know, there's something very symmetrical. I'm not saying it's anything. I'm just saying that that's what my eye is attracted to, are those straight symmetrical cutout-like areas, and some of them are not cut out. Some of these straight lines are actually surface structures over top, natural or not, and that's what we're looking at. We are also going to look at some amazing close-ups of the whole bottom side and east side, south and east, east and south of Copernicus crater, guys. We're going to see the whole topography of the surface, the geography, exactly straight up what is down there. We're seeing these images pretty clearly. I'm telling you, it's not easy. The closer you get to the surface, not always, but most often that oscillation is just always in the way. But there are ways of getting through it, you know. It definitely is a veil down there. But you see, if there was a cloud cover on the surface, things would look like they're molding together. And listen, it's just straight up what we are seeing. Apollo 11 moon landing over in the blue there on the top right. You see what we're looking at? I mean, that's what they should have showed us approaching the moon. I laughed looking at China, the landing and everything. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm a genius now and I'm going to be skeptical about everything. I have no proof whatsoever of anything. But looking at the footage, that gray, why? Why are they putting it in black and white? I do believe that that footage is in pure black and white. Why? And it is, because when I do it myself with this moon footage, I get that purple reflection. And we can even see it in China's moon landing, that purple reflection. But you know, whether they landed there or not, I have no idea. The surface looks brown, right? In some of the photos. It could be the light of the lander, obviously. But nonetheless, very, very interesting. So we're going to follow that, right? We're going to see what's happening. But I'm going to show you later on flashing lights on the surface and a magnificent UFO. I'm going to show you UFO fleet in formation, and that's all I can say. It's unidentified flying objects simultaneously in unison and formation flying together. Here we are, Copernicus, top left is that wall there, and that's also where I saw the UFO coming out of the crater that I've posted about a year ago. Underneath, look at it. Look what we're looking at. And yeah, at times, I guess some of these objects do look broken, right? We could say that they look broken, but I don't know. I tend to think not. It could absolutely be, but why are they there? And why so many objects? And the quantity of these objects I'm finding on the surface and showing everyone, look at this. I mean, it's absolutely impossible that this would not have been talked about first by any association that had gone up there, if they did. I mean, listen, look at the light source there. There's always these anomalies that we can see, and cutouts and symmetrical cutouts, and you wonder, what the heck. Now, this is straight up. You could see it very, very well, the surface, that whatever it is, natural or not, and I always say it, natural or not. Listen, I'm no genius. Maybe they're not structures, right? Okay. But there are some that are symmetrical, and I beg to differ with those who tell me that I'm not looking at it. It's not that I want aliens to be up there, guys, or that I want secret projects to exist. That's besides the point. I'm just showing and trying to find a reason from what's up there. Look closely. You see that symmetrical rectangle at the end almost there? And look at this. That is an absolute structure that we're looking at on the surface. It's because we're not recognizing the types of structures that are up there. Someone's saying, well, it doesn't look like a building. No, you're right. It does not look like a building. Some do, but maybe right now what we're looking at doesn't look like buildings, you guys will say. But look carefully, because they have the same reflectivity as the surface. So your eyes are ruling everything out. You're seeing one piece there. You're looking in the white. In reality, there are hundreds of thousands of structures on the surface, and the closer you get in, they should be getting uneven. But I'm telling you guys, they're not getting uneven. They're getting straighter and straighter and more symmetrical. These lines that everyone asks me about, it's just caused by the magnifying glass. And when I upload it to YouTube, the algorithm, it changes it a little bit more, but it doesn't matter. We see right through it. And, it's bugging some people, because some people are trying to find out exactly how I'm doing this, and I'm not doing it any way. I'm straight up filming the surface of the moon. These objects are down there. You got to be crazy enough to slow it down and sit there for 2-3 hours to, actually I'm lying. It's not 2-3 hours. It's 1 hour maximum, and you can find at least 40 or 50 of these objects flying by. I'm telling you, it's never ending. I could have told you there's a couple going by, and there's not a couple, guys. There's a lot, and they're going by in every which direction. Some of them are crossing paths. We're seeing lights come. I can't say come out of these crafts. I've seen it before. It looks like it comes out, but close to the crafts, these UFOs, we're seeing flashes of lights on or close to the surface of the moon, because of course we don't know how high they are up off the surface, but I'll tell you what, they're close enough for us to have to get impressed up in the surface. Watch carefully. This is pretty cool. You'd see the electric flashes on the surface in slow motion. There we go. A flash of light. If you didn't see it, rewind it. There's only 3 arrows pointing to it. Okay, and that flash of light, I'm going to show it to you in an even different way in about a couple of minutes, and you're going to see the other craft beside it by slowing it down even more. It's never ending. And I want to show you guys that how I'm doing this is totally legit, and it's a good sign. The 46 megapixel camera is going to show us a lot more than this. Watch carefully. We're seeing them on the surface. Now you see how the surface looks like a literal cloud cover? It really does look like a cloud cover down there. So long it definitely is. There's that flash of light that occurred again. And off to the left, we'll get in a bit closer. Here we are, crucial moment. I want you guys to see this. This is an important video. It's really cool findings, and I'm finding this all the time, every day. Check it out. Check what we're going to look at right now. We're going to zoom into the surface. There's that flash of light slowed down so you can see it longer. It looks like it's over the surface, but very close. Now watch here to the left of this. What's going to occur? We're going to stay in frame, keep it slowed down, and watch this. There it is, 3 lights in a triangular formation and another UFO, guys, flying by under the haze.